Hi, welcome to another episode of the BIPOC Manager Podcast. I'm your host, Khalil Gulivala. The BIPOC Manager Podcast is a weekly podcast that focuses on the issues faced by minority professionals in North America. In today's episode, we're just discussing something that happens quite more often than we think, which is this notion of being confronted as being either the diversity hire or the diversity point of view. Now, diversity is a beautiful, beautiful thing. However, it becomes problematic if diversity is the only lens in which you're viewed. Now, what does this sound like? This can sound like when you're in an interview and someone says, "We think your background would add diversity to our team," or "It's great that we're getting more diverse voices around the table," or "We think you're a good fit for us because you can connect with underrepresented communities." These are all beautiful things. But where it can get frustrating as a professional is when that's the only lens in which you've seen. And I've been there. If I was invited to contribute as part of marketing campaigns, but I was only seeing the lens of either being Muslim or Indian. And the moment I would talk about something else, I would hear comments like, "Khalil, that's an amazing idea, but why don't we keep that for the other professionals in the room? Really, we're here because of what you can talk about, about the cultural communities that you represent." That's nice, but as a human being, we're more than just one aspect of it. The question is, how do you then address this in a personal situation? And really, there's sort of three steps to it. And I think the first step is acknowledge it without dismissing it. Like, no one is saying diversity is bad or wrong. We just want to be able to accept that what is in some sense a positive statement someone is making and accept that gift. The second step is to reframe it and reframe it around your skills and your contributions. And the third step is to kind of wrap it up by looking at the future. Here's what your presence in that room around that table can bring everybody on that team or can bring to the organization, right? So let's take each of these steps one by one, right? The first step is acknowledgement. And really, because we want to start off on a positive note. No one's saying anything bad. We want to say, "Thank you so much for stating how diversity is important." So it shows that you're important while keeping the conversation professional and respectful. The second step is to reframe it and to your skills and your abilities, because it shows that you're moving away from just your identity to your qualifications. It highlights what you've accomplished and what you're capable of achieving in your role that you're currently there for. And the third step, this is where you kind of wrap up that gift in a bundle and kind of give it back to the other person, is talk about how you're a results-oriented professional, right? By talking about the future, you can talk about how you're there to make a difference based not just on your background, but also on your abilities. So the way that response can sound like could be, "I appreciate the diversity is important to your organization, but I'd like to highlight how my expertise in marketing will contribute to greater overall revenue growth. I'm excited to contribute to this new project where I believe my background in digital marketing can really add value." So again, step one, you're acknowledging it without dismissing it. Step two, you're redirecting towards your own abilities, your own capabilities, and what you bring to the table. And third step is future oriented. So it shows that not only stuff that achieved in the past, but what your present is going to bring to the future. So hope that's been useful to all of you. If you like this content, you found it useful, please share, like, or comment. I'm your host, Khalil Gulivala, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.